So what we have here is Mauna Kea. That's 14,000 feet. It's a little clearer today, but it's still hazy. Too bad you can't. It's a little later. Maybe I'll come back and do another video when the sun starts setting, and it puts these beautiful hues, purple hues, up on the mountain there, the whole side of the mountain. So it's, you can't make it out. Dead ahead is Mauna Loa, which is and then off in the distance is Hualalai. Now these are 14,000 foot mountains, volcanoes. I'll try to come back, and then you'll see the 5 or 6 telescopes up there glistening in the sun. I wish the damn things would go rolling down the hill. I hate those things. We don't want any more telescopes up on our mountain. I want to get rid of the ones that are up there. They don't belong there. This is the Hawaiian Sacred Mountain. They don't belong up there. And I totally agree with them. So here's the Sherman. That's what that looks like. There's the Kohala Mountains again. Range. These are 8,000 feet above sea level. This is all Parker land that I'm standing on. Parker House over there. So on a clear day, we'll be able to look at Mauna Loa and Hualalai a lot better. Let me focus a little more on the mountain here. That hill right there, that hill was used in the 1940s. Well, Pearl Harbor was bombed on December 7th, 1941. So that hill was the practice hill that they were using for Iwo Jima, the Army, to take Iwo Jima. And that's it. That was the practice hill. Being all up there, I've had personal friends, security people that have taken me all through these lands out here. Not even Hawaiians got to see what I got to see. So I was very privileged to see that about 5 years ago. I was given a personal tour, one of 3. I only did two. The next one will be behind the Kohala mountain range, with all the petroglyphs and everything, and very few people are privileged enough to see that. Remember, a lot of this land, Hawaiians being Hawaiians, they're not even allowed to see their own native land because the white people came over here and took everything from them. So it's kind of sad. There aren't very many Hawaiians, pure Hawaiians left. It's like about 2,000 or 3,000 worldwide. That's it. I thought there were millions, but that's all mixed blood people. Those aren't true native 100% Hawaiians. They're a dying breed. breeding with the Filipinos, the Howleys, which are white people, the what do you call it? Let's say Japanese, Chinese, Portuguese. So they're breeding out with the Filipinos and Portuguese, white people, Mexicans, other people around the world. So another 100 years, you're not going to see any Hawaiians around. Probably even less time than that. Yeah, so there's a little better shot of the third mountain, Hualalai. Mauna Loa is just off in the distance, and you could barely see any kind of outline. So, Mauna Kea is what built this big island. I'm sure the other volcanoes helped, but it was basically Mauna Kea. This is all a valley, and I'm pointing toward where the wind comes. The wind's coming out from the northeast. So all these Kohala Mountains, and you can't even see all of them. They're hidden by the clouds. This is a valley of volcanoes. These Kohala Mountains are all old volcanoes. I'm not at the angle. They keep on going. And I hope you people come down here to visit. Hey, one of the telescopes started another better shot of Hualalai. One day I'll come out here on a really clear day. This seems to be the best spot I have found that is on public land that will allow me to film. This is a really good film format. All this land, as far as the eye can see, is all Parker land. Can you imagine people being homeless in their own country, their own state, their own land? While some of the beaches like this, and this is Parker's not the only one. There are vast lands that are owned by people. These Kohala Mountains, they're owned by people. The Howleys. All this land is owned by people, and there are Hawaiians that are homeless. Many, many Hawaiians that are homeless in their own land. I'm tired of fighting the fight anymore because, you know, I've been here 14 years, plus I'm 78 years old. I always understood the situation and felt bad, but you know what? I don't feel bad anymore. The Hawaiians basically, they cut their own throats. They a lot of what they get, they deserve. They absolutely hate the United States. But they love Japan, and they love England. Hawaiians fly on their Hawaiian flag. Hawaiians would have been slaves. But see, Hawaiians don't understand that. They hate Americans. Not all of them. Maybe about 10% of what's left of Hawaiians hate the United States. But if they got King George in the 1700s, Captain Cook discovered these islands. If this islands, the 8 islands were special to King George, he would have taken them and then took everything the Hawaiians had. Then the United States would have had to come in to liberate it. So I'm not too much more in the 1700s. They get a lot of what they're ungrateful. They get a lot of what they deserve. Sure, I'm pulling for them. Hawaii is the only place in the United States that has a royal palace. Now, the Hawaiians would elect a king or queen from the bloodline. Then they could have a queen or a king in the palace in Honolulu and have a dual government system. And the royalty of Hawaii would look after its people. And then I would like to see Pearl Harbor give restitution for all the decades they've been there. All the big 5 companies give restitution. The Queensland Act would give the lands back to the Hawaiian people, but the big 5 companies would have to pay back rent on the land, and if they wanted to stay there, they would more or less have to pay rent. Hawaii, Pearl Harbor would have to pay rent. All the military bases. This is what I would like to see. But that doesn't mean you can go out and kick out the United States. The military bases. And back to pay to the Hawaiian people. I would like to see that. So I'm still pulling for that. There's more of those clouds coming off the Kohala Mountains. Boy, it is cold up there. So right now it's about 70. Very nice. It's just pleasant. The air is crystal crisp, clean. Got the trade winds that are coming right now to my back to my front. This Walalai. Well, hopefully in my lifetime, I will see the Hawaiians get their land back. All the major hotels, they would have to pay restitution on the land they're sitting on. King Kamehameha said, no outsider can own land. And sure enough, 100 years later, here they are owning all this land that the Hawaiians are owning. So I'm pissed. Well, that's what that looks like. See the color starting to change? You ought to see when it's purple. Maybe I'll come down here a little later.